Hello there everyone, I'm 737 Sim Pilot, and we are currently here in Denver. We are operating United Flight 1720, Denver to Houston. Join me in the left-hand seat and let's get going. So into the cockpit we go. First thing we're going to look for, November 222 Uniform Alpha. November 222 Uniform Alpha is checked. Maintenance books are checked. We're going to go battery switch on. Gear is down, the weather radar is off, and the hydraulics are off of the set. Secondary power coming on. Nav light is on. Circuit breakers up top are all in and flush. Alternate gear extension is guarded. Escape ropes are on board. Oxygen masks are on board. Crash access on board. Fireball pressure is in the green. Fume HUD and PBE is on board. Pilot luggage is stowed. The logbook, ETOPS, and gear console on board. And we have the publications and checklists. Last but not least, light vests are on board. Confirm. Looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and get our charts open. No departure. Airport. Airport info. SID, we're taking the Sleek 2. Approach, in case of immediate return, we'll take the ILS 24 left. Yeah, the ILS 24 left, good. Alright, arrival. We're taking the Triller 5. Triller 5. Approach, we're taking the RNAV Yankee, B6 right. Yankee 26 right, not 9. There we go. And we're at airport. Good. Alright, then. Looks good. Alright, coming up top. Everything is guarded. Indication lights are not on. It's guarded. Low. Filing bar is guarded. So it's ground test. And the on battery light is extinguished. CPR test is good. Let's check. Wait for
runway awareness. Okay. Feet.
Alright, the plane has powered up nicely. Broadband system is guarded. ADRU on. Thrust asymmetrical computer auto. Primary flight computers are guarded. Passenger and cabin power coming on. APU off. Everything else is normal. Drive disconnects are guarded. Auto. Don't need service interphone on. Passenger oxygen is guarded. Window heater is coming on. Rear turbine is guarded. Hydraulics are set. Everything else is set normal. Good. Cargo fire discharge is guarded. The ECs are both guarded and normal on. UHS and nozzles are guarded and it's not on. Fuel set, anti-stall auto, indication light test. Good. And air conditioning, bleed air, and pressurization is checked. Good. Coming up. Acceleration altitude today, we're departing runway 25. Acceleration altitude is going to be 6,155. Set. Good. Current weather in Denver. 10 Satiek visibility. Fuel clouds 10,000. Fuel clouds 24,000. Temperature is 24. Dew point of 4. Altimeter 3013. 3013. Set. To our left and right. Map 10. Traffic terrain data. Good. Flight director is coming on. Thought I hit you as well. Thank you. Flight director is on. Heading today, I need to get the PFD3 in connected. Heading bug. Heading today is going to be 263. Set. You can go sleep to our now departure. We have a top out of 10,000 feet. That's set. Coming over. 2828 is good. Status 97, 96, 96, 50, 50, 50. Checked. 7.3, good. 1850. Good. Good. Normal. Metric. Normal. Hydraulics 97, 96, 96, 50, 50, 50. Good. Fuel. I'll come up later. Fuel temp 18C, that's fine. Air. Air temps are nice. Doors are all closed. Gear. We need to replace the gear really quickly. So we'll go. Nope, ground ops. Maintenance. Right. The all tires are normal. All, what is it? 14? Yeah, it's 14. Control is 4.0, 0 is normal. Good. Checklist resets. Reset all. Good. Engine recall. Checked. ECAS messages are normal. Over. 6155 is set. 3013 is set. You are left and right. Shows traffic, terrain, data, airport. Good. Move, everything is normal, lights fine, everything is primary, date and time. Good. Date and time is checked. MFT and auto, G-Quiz is normal, gear is down, alternate gear is guarded, auto brake is off, great. Run over, ECAS is normal, gear is down, flaps are indicating up. Altitude 5,200 is great, is what we're expecting, and 12.2 is fine for right now. We'll get fuel later. Alternate pitch trim is neutral, speed brake down detent, idle no reverse, flaps are up, parking brake is set, stabilizer trim is guarded, fuel controls are cut off, alternate flaps are guarded and off. We're down 0 and 0. Set 121.5. Fire. Good. We're down and above and above. We're set 43.54. Alright, everything else is normal and standby. First test. Good. Everything else is checked and over. The lights are fine, everything's on primary. Date and time is correct. Brake human pressure is fine. Brake source indication lights on. That's normal. MFD, heading ref is on set 3013. That's good. Alrighty. Any movie flight to connect for me? Give it a second. FMC 777-200ER, Pratt & Whitney 4090s, AirRock 2505 is correct. Position it. My PFD3N is not connected yet. There it goes. Alright, we're departing Denver. Position, that's good. Alright, route request, some brief. We'll go select route. And I'm going to go ahead and come down here. I'm going to go weight and balance. Import weight and balance. Alright, fuel on board. Fuel has, refueling has completed. On board is 40.4. 40.4 is what we were expecting to see best line come out. Alright, load. Activate. Excuse me. Yeah, Denver to Houston, United 1720. is checked and forecasting. Good. Alright, so we're departing runway 25 today. We're taking the Baylor, or Sleek 2, usually it's Baylor. Recently we took Baylor a lot, Sleek 2, good. The next arrival, we're taking the RNAV Yankee 26 right. RNAV Yankee 26 right at Skeller. We're taking the Driller 5, IRSS line at Mike Quebec Papa. Good. Right, runway 25 is correct. Routing today could be, it's been pretty easy. But over the PC you guys can see. Went down one by accident. There we go. Alright, so we should be today Sleek 2 to Sleek. Then we go direct to November Oscar Sierra Echo Whiskey, check. Then we go direct Mike Quebec Papa Driller 5. Check, looks good. Then we're going vectors to Skeller. Well, Skeller should connect, so I'm going to connect that really quickly. Yep, Skeller to Skeller. What is that? Alright, no step climbs today, no ETOPS either. Alright, everything connects and looks good. Let's check. We go to fix. We're departing Denver. Departure heading 263. It is 263, yep. 263 at 25. Enter. Good. Alright, and it ref. Do it quickly. Let's go down here. Accept. Go ahead and go ground ops. Release air conditioning unit. Air conditioning unit. Good. Alright, let's wait. Let's wait today. 396.3 is checked, and that is valid. Fuel on board 40.4 is calculated, and that's what is showing. Rate, and that is valid. Zero fuel rate of 355.9 is correct, and a little high. Well, a little higher than we're expecting. But it's correct in regards to it's fine. 13.1 on board is for reserves is correct. Cruise altitude 410 is also correct. Gas and exit 47 is correct. And minimum en route fuel temp is going to be negative 30. Alright. Takeoff. Flaps today is going to be flap 5. Center gravity is checked. Runway winds are 100 at 7. The slope of runway 25 is 0.04. Come on. I don't know why it's still in AC. Look down. Not even registering it. There we go. And the reference outside air temp is 25. Condition is dry. 800, 800, 800. Good. Cruise 250 below 10,000 is correct. 20,000 is also correct. And we're able to go up to 410. That is checked. Respect to land 19.2 right now. Go route data. Winds low. Alright, coming up top. Go AP on. AP start. Go ahead and put the status page on over here. Speed brake down to 10. This trim is neutral. Braking brake is set. Set 122.8. Your phone as well. Good. Here we go. Wex radar. Wex radar. Best.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead.
Good. Right. Well, it's tilted up about 5 degrees. And there's no jumps here today, so everything else is set and normal. Good. Alrighty, coming over to takeoff. Woman Sewell, landing dispatch. Landing runway 26 right. 43 in the VRAF. We'll be about to land. Looks good. We're taking off runway 25 today. Working port. And Tito. Alright. Assumed temp today is going to be, or selected temp is going to be 58 degrees. 1.292. We have 1.292. Good. Flaps 5 is what we're planning on. And 6.25 in trim is good. And 123, 124 is fine. 130, 137. Correct. Alright, what's that? 137. Very low today. We're very light though. 137 set. Good. Alright, and APU has come on. We're going to turn our external power off. Turn ops. Release the ground power. Thank you. Alright, progress. Progress 19.8. Good. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, did I hit L90 now? Oh, there we go. Good. Alright, checklist. Shows test 100%. Flight instruments. Heading is 263. Altimeter 3013. Set 1, 2, and 3 times. Good. Run brake is set. That is check. Looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our takeoff briefing for today. Alright. On approach today, we're going to push straight back. We're then going to make a left-hand turn out to Bravo Sierra. Take Bravo Sierra to go down to Hotel, down to Golf. Take Golf down to Whiskey Alpha. Or, sorry, take Golf all the way down to 25 to get on runway 25 at Golf. Don't know why it's not letting me. There we go, 25 at Golf. Runway 25 is 12,000 feet long. We're not going to hit the hotspots on taxi today. Current weather here in Denver, winds are 100 at 7, 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 10,000, few clouds 4,000. Temperature is 25, dew point of 4, altimeter 3013. We are taking off below the max landing weight. On departure today, anything before 100 knots will come to stop. Anything after 100 knots, unless it's Kirk order flight, we'll take it up the air, climb 25 nautical miles straight ahead on a 263 heading, and hold at 10,200 or above. We can come back in immediately to land on the runway 34 left. 34 left is 16,000 feet long. There's plenty of length to stop. The ILS 34 left, we'll be looking for India Delta X-ray uniform, and it's a 3-degree glide slope, and we'd be visual with it anyways. If we decide to come stop today, disconnect our throttle, pull thrust, idle, pipe mask for braking, ensure our brake max is working, manually pull spoilers to full, and apply full reverse. Once we come stop, we'll start the parking brake, set flaps to full, and call main seated. We'll then run through the create items. If we need to evacuate, we'll then run through the evacuation and procedures. We're taking the Sleek 2 departure today. So for runway 25, we're going to climb on a heading of 263 to 5,934 feet. Check. Then we go direct left. We turn left direct to Breckham, at or below 10,000. Entered. Then on track 188 to cross the land, at or above 10,000. Checked. Then we go then on track 160 to Tickler. Checked. And track 144 to cross Circos, at or above 14,000. Checked. Then we go on track 127 across Swepon, at or above 16,000, checked. Then track 127 across Baker, at or above 50180, checked. We're then going Stalker. Then we go to Azaro and a Sleek, check. Looks good. Alright. Any questions, comments, or concerns for departure today? None? Perfect. And let's go ahead, make the PA passengers, and then we will do the before start close. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome aboard United Flight 1720, non-stop service from Denver to Houston. Flight time today is going to be 1 hour and 46 minutes, cruising at 41,000 feet. Expecting it to be a pretty smooth ride over to Houston, so we should be able to get a nice service out to you. We would like to ask where you are seated to keep your seatbelt safe fastened at all times, as for your safety and safety of those around you. It's going to be a pretty short taxi, taking off to the west. We'll be making a left turn and heading pretty much straight to the southeast. Current weather in Houston, winds are coming out of the south. There's some scattered clouds. Temperature is pretty warm with 93 degrees at 53% humidity. looking like it's going to be a wonderful evening in Houston. I'd like to thank you for choosing Fly with United, and we hope you enjoy your flight. Welcome aboard. Alrighty then. 1 second. Let's go ahead and do our before start flows, and then we can get ready to get out of here. Before start flows, store management. We're going to go ahead. Alright. Boarding has completed. All remaining ground personnel, please exit the aircraft. Doors are armed. Put on the beacon light. Pumps aft. Forward tanks coming on. And set the trim of 6.25. Set 6.25. Set. Good. Alright. And we'll go ahead and remove the chocks. Parking brake is set. You're clear to remove chocks. Remove the chocks. Thank you. Alright, 4 push checklist, please. 4 push. Flight deck door. Call. Please wait the checklist. Been flying 7-3 without the cockpit door, so. Passenger trains are on. MCP V2 is 137. 263 and 10,000 set. I'll now be engaged. And takeoff speeds 123, 130, 137.
Hello, Captain.
Set
We are
check.
ready for
CVP
pushback.
flight is done. Trim is set 6.25. Did it move? No. Did it? Looks like it, right? Yeah. 0 and 0. If you hold it for too long, it moves. And taxi takeoff briefing is on. Beacon lights on. Looks good. Alright, let's get ready to get out of here.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Can't really get a good camera view. All these silly cars and stuff in the way. That's cool. That's very cool.
Locking gear.
Alright, straight push.
Release parking brakes, please.
Our brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I don't know about that. They're really raising the nose, aren't they? Bit excessive, wouldn't you say? I'm gonna caption this weird United SOP. Alright, ground to cockpit, you're clear to start your engines, 2 and then 1 in sequence. Roger, clear to start engines. Well, it's actually what it is, 2 and then 1. Roger, clear to start engines in sequence, 2 and then 1. Roger, start 2.
Please set parking brakes.
Part 2.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Roger, thank you. Alright, that's a good start. Number 2. And starting number 1. Start 1. Alright, we're going to flick the taxi light. Once they're out of the way. Thank you. The hair dryer. Gotten hair dryers on this plane. Just the sounds. They've already said they're going to work on them. I mean, I knew when I bought it. It's just always funny to hear them. All right, that's a good start. Number 1. All right, we have 2 good starts. Yeah, anti-ice is not needed. We're going to go ahead and go APU off. Lights are set for right now. Recall. Recall is check. I brake RTO, so flaps to 5. Flaps coming to 5. Trim is set 6.2500. Good. Flight control check. Flight control is full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Neutral. Full down. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. And 6.25 is set. Anti-ice not needed. Recall is check. Out of brake RTO. Flight control is check. Ground commit is clear. Good. Alright, taxi light's gonna come on. Okay, we gotta make a really tight turn here. So, a little thrust in. There's a little differential braking to help get the turn, get the nose around. So you don't smack the ass into the plane in front of you. Then you got to jump, you do a little side step over to Bravo Sierra. Let's see this. Please tell me there's no sneezing. Sneezing off, good. Toilet flush. Yeah, no. Drives me nuts. Yeah, I'll just go back to how I had it. Alright, approach today, nothing has changed, weather is still the same. Remember, top out at 10,000, but then we have to start climbing again, because we have to be, well, not exactly, but we have to be at 10,000 above past Lynn. So we can maintain 10,000, but Yeah, we can actually hold it all the way till we're past Lund, because even in the 13 miles till Circos, we could, we're going to climb that easily since we are very light and we don't use D-rates here at United. I don't think. I know like 737 you don't. I believe the same way for the trip. But I could be wrong. Alright, cabin is ready. Checked. Clear to left. Okay, for departure. No, we have a bit. We're not taking 3-4 left. That's right, we're taking 2-5. I keep thinking we're trying to take 3-4 left. I think it's because I've departed 3-4 left. Past like 10 times I've been in Denver now. Since I started recording it, I've been to Denver, I think, well over 100 times. Just in the sim. Yeah, 108. Nice. Go ahead and turn the brightness up in the cockpit. Beautiful. There we go. That's a nice screenshot. Very nice. Very nice. Flight attendants, prepare for departure. Alright. Wing light's coming on. Strobe light will come on. We're going to TCAS. TARA. Good. That is set and checked. Looks good. Alright. United 1720 here. Clear for takeoff. Runway 25. Sleek 2 departure. Climb maintain 10,000 feet. United 1720. Sleek 2. Clear for takeoff. Runway 25. Climbing for 10,000. Alright. Landing lights coming on. Approach lights coming on. Taxi lights off. Before takeoff checklist was completed. Clear on the approach end. Clear on the departure end. Get the radar on my side. Terrain on the on your side.
Approaching 2-5.
Check. Keep it rolling today, even though we have a strong tailwind. We're very light. We're gonna blast right out of here. And the plane prefers about 7 knots. Turn. It's starting to pass the second windows when I start to turn. I think. I undercooked that one a little
On
bit.
runway 25.
That's alright. Takeoff thrust set. .100 knots checked.
V1. Rotate.
Positive, ready to climb. You're up. Nav. speed check, flaps 1. One green light, and speed check, flaps up. Flaps up, green light. Takeoff checklist completed. Alright, 250 on speed. Alright. 1 to go. Vertical speed. Oh, okay. Capture. A little turbulent right now. Pushing through. I may have hit altitude hold by accident, I don't know why. I was like, I don't know why I was trying to level off now, but oh well. Okay. Leveling out for 10,000. A little bumpy today, departure, but not too bad. I really like the wing model, it's really nice. It's really nice and fluid. Alright. 10,000. Alright, United 1720, climb maintain, flight level 410. Climb maintain, flight level 410, United 1720. Renav. Alright, accelerating speed 286. I'll keep this flight attendant seated for a little bit longer. Alright, can reset. Alright, we're gonna go autopilot, engage. Center it a little better. Oh well. Just show you, it's pretty bumpy out, look at that. Can't exactly always show it the best while I'm trying to hand fly, that's why I put the autopilot on. Look at that wing bouncing. Alright, we're going to comply with circus. Climbing out about 4,000 feet a minute. Looks perfect. Nice departure. Here you go. Nice view of Denver. more or less the greater Denver area. Let's see, I wonder if you can see the back of the cabin moving at all. Not really. You'll probably be able to see it from the front, but about to climb to 180 shortly. Climb to 180, set standard. Landing lights went off. And 1 to 3 SCD, landing lights off, works good. I think you get out of the seats. And if I come back here, well, if the curtains weren't up, you should theoretically be able to see. Sometimes you can see the plane moving, like when the wind hits it, you'll see the, in a way you can kind of see the rear end moving. Looks like it, not today, but that's okay. Alright, everybody, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of your ear until we're getting close to 100%. I'll see you guys in a little bit. See ya! Welcome back, everybody. We're currently here about 100 miles off of Help-Ascent and begin our descent planning into Houston. Very quickly, just checking something. Alright, we may have to do a complete route here. Alrighty, so we need to go ahead and make a completely different route today. So we're going to go to departure arrival. LLS 8 left at Gusher. We're taking the Gusher 3 at Mike Quebec Papa. Excuse me. Alright, so Gusher 3 is at 5%. 5 miles. Is sufficient fuel. Alright, that's not cool. Hold on, let's get the newest winds over here really quickly just to see. Again. Alright. 8.0 tons. Huh. Not great. That's below our minimum. I don't know what exactly. Oh. That's what it is. Okay. We'll go ahead and go back to legs. Replace that. Okay. That really confused me. Okay. Disregard. Funny, it feels to say, how did we go from 19 tons? None. Okay. We're fine. I was like, excuse me? Alright, so for a star, we're taking the Gusher 3 rifle. Okay. So we go from Mike Quebec Papa, we then go to Torn, check, and go direct to Redfin, 280 on the speed, 24 above, check. We go to oil, into E-plan, and we go to Sierra Sierra Tango Alpha X-rays, is tax at 280 on the speed, 12000 above. Import at 250 on the speed and 12000 below, 109er, excuse me, 9000 above. There we go. We go to Gusher 210, 6000 set. ISSA is 3100 feet. We're then getting on the ILS 8 left. ILS 8 left. It's going to be a rather long taxi, so we'll similar to taxiing, but yeah, in a minute. Alright, so we're going from Gusher 210 at 6,000 checked. Then we go 4,000 above to Beepa, sorry. We go to Limey at 3,000 feet. Abby at 2,000 above. Kick in. 2,000 above. Ribs 2,000 above. We go to Jason 2,000 on the dot. 3-degree right path is checked. No pappies, Alsef around 600. Left turn to 4,000 feet. And then holding at Cleat. Simultaneous approach authorized with runway 8 right and runway 9. Alright, that is checked. Moons 294. Down, now Brad. We are looking for 11155 and 87. If you look for India Bravo Zulu uniform, that is set on both. Good, descent. Forecast 180 is set. We already got the latest winds recently. And with 19.2 tons of fuel today. And let's go see that sign on. 19.2 tons of fuel, so minus 1, so minus 4.2. Or minus 4.1, sorry. So that is going to be 375.3. 129. Current winds in Houston, 040 at 16, gusting 25. 6 statute miles. There's thunderstorms, slight thunderstorms, rains, misting, broken at 4,900, cumulus broken 9,000, broken 25,000, temperature 29 to 25, altimeter 2984. Alright, so winds are gusting up to 25, so we will set with the 13 knots, so 129, so that's going to be 142. 13 knots, yeah. 142 set. Alright, coming up, minimums. Bring back over minimums, 294. Our first restriction we're descending down to is 40. Alright, way past it. Three, 4. Alright, and altimeter 2984. 2984 set. Just one airport. That's fine for right now. I'll zoom out a bit. 130, 24 set. I'll nav engaged. And over. Recall is checked. Air. And landing elevation of 100 feet. That is correct. Excuse me. Check this open. Alright, coming down. We're set 2984. Good. Alright, so it's going to be raining into Houston. We're landing runway 8 left. And add 13 knots. Runway is good to medium, I would say. Auto brakes 4 today. We should have full reverse, but you always plan not having. Good, coming down. Put weather radar down about 5 degrees. And below, sorry. Good. Alright, recall is checked, nose check, auto brake 4 is set. DREF is 142 and minimum is 294 set on both. Good. Approach briefing is great. Okay, remember highest mistake is 3,100 feet. I don't think I entered. Yeah, I forgot to skip right over them. Trying to change up my flow. That didn't work out well. 10. I wanted to go to NavRad before I went to DNAV, but I meant to do fix, but all good. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, for the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We're about to begin our descent into Houston. Currently showing we'll be landing in Houston in about 33 minutes. We are expected to be pretty bumpy coming into Houston. There is some thunderstorms in the vicinity, so we are going to need you to keep your seatbelt safe fast at all times. I'd like to ask you sit back, relax, and enjoy the approach into Houston. Thank you. I like that I told them it's going to be turbulent, and I just asked them to sit back and relax. That's real smart. I didn't really think about it. I thought about it after I said it, and I was like, yeah, that was the smartest thing you could have said. There's just some scattered showers there. It's nothing crazy. Alright, getting our descent. Launching the speed. Looking good. .280 on the speed by reference, so probably need to watch it. We may have to do man speed once we get a little closer, but we'll see. Right, and it's going to be quite the taxi today. So I plan a single engine taxi, and as I said, taxi is going to be rather long today. Airport. Alright, so we're going to get off at Foxtrot Hotel. We're going to take Foxtrot Hotel to November Papa, take November Papa, cross 26 left at November Papa, take November Papa to November Bravo, take November Bravo, November. Then we're going to come down and see our Foxtrot, Romeo Bravo, and then we're going to park at the gates. I'm going to take gate Echo 4 today, so Echo 4. Good. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Taxi in, not going to be hot spots, so that's of concern. Nothing, perfect. Alright, get a little bit dust in. Looking good. Pretty still right now. Probably be a little bumpy coming into Houston, but it shouldn't be too bad. As I said, it's a little rainy out right now, but overall it's not looking terrible. Actually, you know, there is some severe, there's a little area of severe. There is convective sigma out there, just popped up. Yeah, a little purple. Not too bad though. And, like, it is clear out here, just right over Houston, which is actually kind of funny. Just directly over the airport. It's like, oh, you're gonna land in Houston? Perfect. Well, been throwing a little convective activity. Alright, we should hit 240 pretty nicely. After 240 we go down to 1-2000, set 1-2000. Get some dust out. I'm excited for them to finally add engine sounds. I know I talk about it as a broken record, but nice once they finally add them. I will greatly appreciate it. So I wish Volanta would save the config. Like, I don't want any of the other traffic on. I don't want to find VATSIM. It's really just too much for my computer, honestly. But they don't seem to care at all. Alright, looking good. A little speed breakout. Speed breakout. Looks good. Alright, get the speed brake back out. Sorry, I had to check something really quickly. Checking in on the Florida or the California Highway Patrol vehicle. They're doing a riot in LA right now. Crazy. Alright, got 25 minutes till we land. We're looking great. Alright, we should be on about a 150 heading. About. Let's see, flight time today was supposed to be, was it 56 or 46? 1 hour 46, and once we land, it'll be, yeah, so it'll be pretty much on time. Maybe a minute longer than expected, that's really not bad. Really not bad. I mean, I meant to say that's normal due to fluctuations in speed. You can't always be 100% on it. Alright, new weather. Winds are 060 at 12, so then we'll only add 6 knots. So then it will be 135. Alright, 060 at 12, so still left right crosswinds. Slight thunderstorms and slight thunderstorms and rain in the area. That's, and again, hold on. Set 6. Alright, that's better. Yeah, slight thunderstorms and rain in vicinity. Broken few at 3,500. Broken 4,900. Cumulus Nimbus. Broken at 8,500. Temperatures 28, 2.25. Altimeter 2983. 2983. Set 1, 2. 3 times. That's right, we're still above 180. I looked down, I was like, uh-oh, standard. Then I looked over, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we're good. And we're going to speed up to 280. Yeah, I told you we probably have to do manual speed. We're going to speed up to 280. Not exactly idle right now, but it's fine. There you go, throttle hold. Get some thrust in. I'm going to set 240 just to make sure the plane abides by the restriction, and we're complying on the speed restriction of everything. Yeah, you got to watch her sometimes. Alright, down to 1,2000. But we got to maintain 280 on the speed. Alright, auto idle. When you get on the path, we're getting a bit high. I was looking at the speed restrictions ahead. Still the speed brake. And a little bumpy in the back apparently. But the FOs probably tell us if it was. Alright, now I want to get them seated since you can see we're coming up at MSFS2024. Flight attendants, please take your seats for landing. Thank you. Now we're getting low. He's all over. Let's do this. What's up? Yeah, no problem. This is Dustin. Got a little overzealous in the break there. Try to find the sweet spot between the two. I think a good dust idle would be good, but no. You see a little thunderstorm over the airport. All right. And after Satiek, we have to be at 280 on the speed, 1,000, and then we go to import at 250 on the speed, 2,000 and below, 9,000 above. So. Speed breakout. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go autopilot off. I have control. Autopilot disco. Landing lights on. Yeah, sync seats and VNAV speed. So it's acting like you pick flight level change. It targets the speed, not so much the path. So that's something you have to get worried about. Is VNAV path? It'll follow the altitude well, but it can screw up your speed nicely. 777. All right. 83 set 1, 2, and 3 times. That is confirmed. Checklist. Altimeters are set for checklist completed. Yeah, a little vertical development out there. Nothing too bad. It's a little bit higher than they stated, but we're still ways out from the airport. We're still 78 miles away. Alright, after 12,000 we go down to 9,000 feet. There you go. Get a little wing view as I get speed break out. Just a little bit speed break. Right after Satiek, remember we go down to 250 on the speed. We have to be below 2,000. After that, we have to be at 6,000 at Gusher by 210 on the speed, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. But we're going to start decelerating pretty much immediately. Yeah. Alright, we're complying with Satiek. We're above 2,000. We're doing 280 on the speed. Looks good. Alright, past Satiek. Speed 250. Speed breakout. Alright, getting a bit below the glide path. Ease up the descent rate a bit. As they are planning for us to deaccelerate here. And we're going to have no problem. We're already complying on the speed, and we'll have no problem complying with the altitude restriction of 12,000 below. And then go to 6,000 feet. For 6,000, we then go down to 4,000 and above. And then we have to be at 3,000 for a little while. Alright, 2,000, getting onto the path. Get a little speed brake out. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. Alright. Went through 10,000. Wing lights can come on. I'll even throw the logo light on since it's kind of stormy into Houston. And the flight attendants are seated. We're doing good on the speed. Go with the dim in the cockpit. That's too bright. I guess that's the best we're going to get for right now. Oh well. Alright, let's make sure Sky Dolly is recording, which it is. Perfect. Alright, come through 10,000. Looking good. Okay, speed select. Alright, speed 210. A little turbulent through here. 210 on the speed. I don't know why VNAV is freaking out at me. I know they want it to be at 240 on the speed, but there's no reason to not keep ascending. Alright. A little speed brake out to help us slow down a lot. We want to be at 210 on the speed. We'll need flaps 1 ounce shortly. Alright, speed under 220, speed check flaps 1. Flaps 1. Maintain 220 on the speed. Alright, hold on, I don't have time to see where. Sending a bit quick. Flaps 1 green light. Alright, down to 6,000 feet. We're good on speed. Cabin is ready. That is checked. As I said, we're looking good on speed. So down to 6,000, then we need to level out at 3,000. So 3,000 is set. A little speed brake out. On VNAV path. After Gusher, we'll just keep speed at 210 for a little bit. No need to slow down or speed up at all. Okay, speed brake stowed. Alright, 1 to go. Looking good. Air is pretty smooth through here, which is somewhat surprising in my opinion. Alright, let's tilt weather radar. Okay, I'll tilt the right side up a bit, not that much up, just a tiny bit. Okay, so we'll go around so we can see what's lying ahead. Okay, I don't want to close you. Oh, that's fine, we're good. Doesn't really affect it at all, actually, since it's not properly modeled. Sim restriction, huh? That's max 210 on the speed, so we can slow down if we need to, but we'll just maintain 210 on the speed, as there's no reason to really slow down. The star says at, but the approach says max. We'll just take the star. Alright, 6,000 feet. Looks good. We're complying with the gusher restriction. And we're clear joining the approach. Approach light's coming on. Alright, speed a little high. We got speed breakout. Slow down just a bit. I'm still within there. We still complied with restriction, it was just speed was a tiny bit high. Teensy bit high. Teensy weensy. Alright, we go 4,000 above, then down to 3,000, so I have 3,000 set already, which is perfect for us. Getting turbulent now. You can see we're flying through the convective area. Just bouncing all around. Look at that engine vibration. Awesome. That's really nice. Alright, want to go? A little light off. It's pretty visible. It's not actually, you know what? Let's just keep it on. It's not gonna hurt, right? Yeah, it's not gonna kill us. Alright. Flying with BEPA nicely, down to 3,000 feet. Over the Houston countryside. This isn't even really countryside at all. I don't think that those two words go together in any sentence. Alright, leveling off at 3,000. Alright, India Bravo Zulu uniform is identified. It is confirmed. We'll hit the approach mode. There we go. Jeez. There we go. Approach mode. Alright. 3,000 feet. Alright, leveling out for 3,000 feet. 3,000 applied nicely. Alright, leveling out for 3. There we go. Perfect. On the money. Yeah, it's getting a little stormy. A little bit of convective turbulence. I would say it's probably light right now. I anticipate to get a little choppier later on. Yeah, we're about to fly into the beast. We go. All right, arm the approach mode. Got a localizer. Alright. Still maintaining 3,000. Next restriction is 2,000. Go around to just 4,000. Look good. We're established on the localizer. Still pretty far out, about 20 miles out. I'll go ahead and start slowing down though. I'll go flap 1. Maneuvering speed, please. We still are far out, but we could speed down a little bit. You see, they're getting rocked around in the back. Hold on. Don't start descending quite yet, girl. Alright, it's a little too bumpy to be looking at the wing. It's fun, but not always feasible. Like, there's always a slight part of me that's always like worried when I look at the wing view. Like something crazy's happening, like that. Pretty good. Alright, still at 3,000. Alright, United 1720, clear to land, runway 8 left. Clear land, 8 left, United 1720, sorry. And runway in sight. Pretty far out, but you got the runway in sight. Looking good. Like I said, it's pretty stormy out right now, but we're looking good. Honestly, I could have left flaps up at 210, but nah. Just dragging in flaps 1, especially since getting a little more turbulent. You don't know if the speed's just gonna crap out on me. Alright, lost sight with the runway, but we're on the localizer, so it's not a big deal. Zoom out a little bit. There's some nastiness off the end of the on the departure end of 8 left, but nothing too bad. Alright. Check 5. 5. We're looking good. And we're about to get on the glide path. On the glide slope. Good. Set 4,000. 4,000 feet set. Oh yeah, on the money. Sorry, I was just checking to see if I trimmed it out nicely. Been freaking myself out about it, so I just wanted to proving myself that I could do it. Sorry.
2,500.
Check. Sorry, I had to sneeze. That's why I muted my mic. Didn't think you guys needed some sneezing ASMR. All right, we're looking good. About 7.5 miles out. We're gonna go gear down. Speed check flaps 20. Speed's coming down nicely. Speed brake armed. Speed brakes armed. Alright, gears down. Flaps 20, green light. And speed is looking at flaps 30. Flaps 30. Alright, landing checklist. Checklist time. Landing checklist is complete. Little rain. Don't need the windshield wipers, so coming through it. (1,000 feet, ground altitude 4,000 is set. Landing clearance is received, and we are stabilized. Continue.
Approaching 08 left.
Check. Continue. Big old updraft. You gotta be ready for that sink though too. Check radio descent. Check. Continue.
Approaching minimums.
Check. Continue.
Minimums.
Check. Continue. Bypass high.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed brake up. Reverse. Normal. Alright, well there wasn't any rain, so we braked pretty nicely. And we'll get off to the right. That was so weird, there's no touchdown sounds.
Feet remaining.
I was like, we touched down? I heard the speed brake come up, I was like, I guess we did. Maybe we just buttered it that hard that there was no touchdown sounds. $169. I'll take it. Alright. Straight ahead. We got off one early. And we floated her damn near halfway down the runway, so I think it was legal, but if it was raining, it would have gone around. Go around. Alright, clear the runway. Rain. APU coming on, so single engine taxi. And lights coming off. Gas remain TARA. And everything else is fine right this second. Alright, stop timers. 149.49, not bad. That was a fun approach. A huge updraft towards the end. Oh, stay with stage. Just get that AP to come all the way up. And we're parking at gate Echo 4. Was it Echo 9? No, Echo 4, yeah, it was Echo 4. Okay. No. Nope, don't need it. Anyway. Looking good. Hopefully plane spotter got our landing. I don't know, you guys will have to see. Stay tuned to the end to see. Alright, I think I'm going to put it like before I got off the runway. I usually do. Something like that. Alright, APU is running. We're going to shut down number 2. Take her in on number 1 alone. At least it's what we do in the 7.3, so. Alright, look good. Let's check gear temps, because we got on pretty hard. Let's see, are they smoking? No, they're not red. Didn't think they would be. We got on them hard, but not, like, blow up your tires hard. Just firm. You're firm on the braking pressure today. Alright, flight directors, come on. Yeah, honestly, not even the highest I've seen, especially for auto brake 4. Even using auto brake 3, I mean, I didn't really have to manual brake at all. As soon as I took off auto brake 4, we were just rolling. Now with the rain, we needed some manual brakes, but it wasn't bad at all. We're doing the Tour de Houston right now. Taking the long route. But Houston's an oddly big airport. Well, not oddly big, but Houston's a big airport. What I mean by that, it's got a lot of terminals, but it's also just spread out really wide. There we go. That's pretty gas, I would say. I dare say. That was a weird HDR glitch. Alright, United 1720, you're clear across runway 26 left at November Papa. Okay, clear across November, or 26 left at November Papa, United 1720. Yeah, I was very confused when it was like no more remaining, when it said 8 tons of remaining fuel left. I was like, what do you mean 8 tons of remaining fuel? Broski. What happened to the just 9 tons? One day we'll get the sounds. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. Alright, we're clear across. D6 left here, November Papa. Here to the left. Here to the right. UV's on TCAS. As you can tell, across. Lights are set. Gas is on still. Let's see what the brake time's now. I think it creeped up a little bit, but nothing bad. Alright, looking good.
Approaching 26 left.
Firm rear clear cross, 26 left. You notice it's nice, every single turn we've had has been a right-hand turn. Alright, turning right onto November Alpha. And then we're literally going to be the next left for Sierra Foxtrot. What are we? It'd be nice if they could add like another taxiway. Could extend out from like Foxtrot Golf or even Foxtrot Hotel. No, Foxtrot Juliet would be perfect because they're in line. There we go, Foxtrot Juliet. Have it come straight across to Sierra Foxtrot. That'd be perfect. Then again, too, it'd make the work a little more for the controllers, so probably not, but hypothetically it could work. Alright, no more runway crossing. Strobe lights appear to come off. DCAS, off. I'm going to go ahead and put the wing light up into the off position as well. Glow light will remain on as it's getting more muggy out. A lot more. It's getting a lot stormier. It looks like we made it just in time. Alright, Sierra Foxtrot, is this turn? I jinxed it. This is the left-hand turn. The one left-hand turn we have. Other than that, there's nothing. Only right-hand turns. I think this is pretty good. Only been one. Done well. Here comes the rain. We'll be on sync with each other here in a second. Nope, I guess not. So that's even more annoying than them being on. Bro, I can't get it. It works, right? It looks like it's working. Hold on. Yeah, it does work. That's cool. I didn't know they had working windshield wipers in 777. There you go, see? Then they, okay, so they sequence, okay. Makes sense, so they don't sequence on intermittent, but they sequence on like low. So it's not this branch, but it's the next one we turn into. Echo 4. Brakes cool nicely. They have. That's also because we've had a what? last taxi been? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Somebody. Oh look, taxi's been taxiing for a bit now. Alrighty, another right-hand turn. Yeah, go for it. Turn lights on. Off, sorry. Alright. Alright. Extend out. We'll turn like we're turning down Echo. And we'll swing that nose over. Where are your corners? Alright, it's like we're gonna turn down Echo. Don't want to go any knots, it's raining, so I'm gonna slow down just a bit. More than usual. Hydroplane. Alright, turning down Echo. There's our gate right there. Wing in the nose. Nice and easy. Good. Alright, we've got safe dock. Yep. Alright, straighten us out. That's pretty good right there, mate. 7,200. To rest here. Hold on, I just want to see. Okay, so they're finally not wrong for once. Accidentally. I think I tapped the brakes by accident. It's the right mouse button. First. Bro. Keep rolling. Please don't stop. Alright, getting one more thrust in. There's this little bug. Alright, stop. Alright, left engine coming off. Too far. Oh, be quiet. Alright, left engine shut down. How far is too far? Dude, we're not even on the line. Told you guys, it's all whack. Here you off. Light off, sequence light off. Checked. Let's just get the jetway. Set chocks, please. Parking brake is set. You can set the chocks. Chocks set. We will request the ground power. APU will come off. Alright. We'll give it like half a second. I don't know why those are on. I thought I hit. Oh, didn't hit tax light off. I must have just hit those on. Alright, well, we'll give it like half a second. And like everybody's gonna off board. Oh wow, look at that. Everybody's off board. Perfect. No heaters coming off. No, it's coming off. Thank you. Good. Alright. This time. Brake set. Brakes are off. Good. Alright, then everybody's off board. No primary external off. Battery power off. Alrighty, everybody. Well, I'd like to thank you for your flying with me today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this flight, as I certainly have, and I will hopefully catch you on the next one. See ya!